What's up, everyone? This is Super Slow Bear One. It has been a while since I made a video, but I'm finally back playing some Just Cause 3 today. And today in the party we have Yuckiest Boar, who's gonna actually be playing his game of Just Cause 3, and we'll be discussing it. So, without further ado, welcome to Just Cause 3. I actually beat the main game of this, and I have all the DLCs.
Hey, Rodriguez.
But
Perfect job offer for
those are
you.
pretty cool. I think
Tons
what
of
I'm gonna do for this
hot-ass
video
furniture.
is
Crazy
just
breakneck
liberate some
action.
stuff because
Insurmountable odds.
for any of you who follow Just Cause, it is just really fun to just blow crap up, which is what you do the majority of the game. We're gonna try to take over this base that's right next to me. So without further ado, here we go. So Boar, let's talk about the game a little bit, Boar. So what do you think of the gameplay mechanics?
Come find me and we'll go over the plan.
Beautiful. The fight mechanics are amazing. I mean,
Absolutely.
Slow, the way you can twist and turn is just beautiful.
I agree. I thoroughly agree. I feel like almost everything about this is great. The only problem is sometimes my experience of the game
Oh, shit.
is that the frame rate will decrease quite a, well, not a lot, but just a little. It's noticeable. I feel like the frame rate will decrease when you're trying to liberate areas. So that can be a little bit a nuisance. But everything else about this, I really can't complain. You know, the load time is gonna be probably pretty long because it's a big world, but it's so big. It's bigger than GTA, people. I mean, GTA 5. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I will show you on the map here how big this game really is. So I'm not just, just telling you guys what you want to hear. So what else can we discuss about this game, Boar? What do you think of the story, Boar? So, because Boar has actually also completed the campaign.
The story, I'd say, if you're an intense person and you want an intense story where you want to blow a whole bunch of crap up but you still want a story, this is the game for you. I mean, if you like Doom, you'll definitely like this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's about the same. There's some things I didn't like about it, but I'm trying not to spoil the game for anyone else who may have not played it or not followed the story. But
Spoiler alert.
I will say,
early in the video, spoiler alert.
I will say that what do you call it? Though yeah, that I haven't played the other Just Cause games, so going
I have.
blindly, I did not know much about the characters or whatever, and some of them were pretty cool. Some of the characters in the story I liked. Without, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious to people who
Mario.
which characters are annoying and not.
Mario.
Yeah, but if you know who Mario is, fuck Mario. I think he is annoying as heck, and just he needs to stop. So, but anyways, just blowing up these fuel tanks right here. Now, Boris. So now that we talked a little bit about the campaign, the main story, and we both beat. I know Boar has got a little bit of a head start on the DLCs. What do you think of the DLCs so far? There's 3 DLCs I think out right now. I can't remember the names of them. There's one where you get the jetpack. There's one where you can use like a vehicle that's almost like a kind of like a Titanfall looking tank thing. For those of you,
It's a mech.
yeah, it's called a mech. That's right. And then there's this new one which I haven't even played yet. I just installed it, so may play it in the future though. Most likely I will.
I can tell you about the ones I played now. Which ones I start with? Let me start with the first one. Now, the airbase one. I think it's pretty cool to have an airbase right above Medici. Like an airbase that can destroy everything in Medici. But you have to take it over and make sure it does not destroy Medici. I mean, pretty simple. I mean, if you don't get that, you probably retarded.
Right.
But,
I hear you.
what you got to say about it, Slover?
Well, I can't say I've gone into really great lengths as far as what I think of them. The jetpack one, I've only done the first mission, and then what did you say has the machine, what's it called again? Starts with an M, I think.
Mech.
Oh, mech, yeah, I've only done the first one for that one, so I'm not sure about that. And then this new one, I haven't even touched yet, so can't really say. They look.
The new one is beautiful as well.
They look pretty cool. I'll admit it. I mean, I'm not sure how much. I cannot say how much content is in it because, like I said, I've only done the first mission. I haven't gone to great lengths into the game. So as far as the DLCs are concerned, so just interested to see how that goes, how my experience goes for that. But I mean, if the campaign has, takes a while to beat, then I'm sure the DLCs are, pretty decent. Especially if there's 3 of them. Like that's quite a bit. Here right now I'm using this rocket launcher weapon. You can actually choose between a rocket launch, like sort of like a rocket launcher or a sniper rifle, a dual wielding like pistol sort of, or like machine pistol or regular pistols, or your assault rifles. And I prefer the LMGs just because, you know, it's fun to kind of go like Rambo on everyone and just shoot the heck out of everything you see in sight. So that's pretty fun. It's about halfway done liberating the city right now. But yeah, the jetpack, I gotta say, is incredibly useful. I mean, you can just, you know, use your wingsuit for days, which is pretty amazing. Cannot complain there. Let's see, what else can we talk here, Bor? Bor, what do you, how do you think about how big the game is? Do you think it's too big, you know, just right? What do you think of
I
that?
think it's just right, Slumber. I mean, you get bored quickly.
Right. I mean, that's a fun, I mean,
If it was
after
too
all,
big,
yeah,
you could never get anywhere.
that's very true. That's very true. And what's great about this game is you got vehicles, and you can actually call in different types of drops if you need like vehicles or weapons, which is amazing. So that's pretty fun, I guess. So basically, you got weapons, you got vehicles. It's like GTA on an island. It's insane.
True.
And that is how you liberate an area, my friends.
Let's talk about the combat, Slumber.
What about it?
One by one, they all fought before me.
Is it fluent? Does it need work? What do you think about the combat?
Well, back to the whole thing about the frame rate decreasing. Sometimes that can kind of take my experience, I think, out of it. As far as the combat goes, I think the look of the combat is pretty good and pretty realistic. I wouldn't say it's as realistic as maybe like the Metal Gear Solid game, but it's definitely up to par there. I mean, I guess you consider this, what is it, a AAA game? And before I continue that question, let me just show everyone here how big this world is. Okay, you got this really small on the bottom left corner, which I think, what is it called? Oh yeah, it's called the Boom Island, which is kind of like, if your game is loading up, you'll go to that Boom Island, which is isolated from the rest of the map. Now look how big this map is, people. We got this whole area, and then we got this whole area. And you think these islands are pretty small, but if you zoom in, you can see, wow, like, okay, that takes up a decent amount of room. And then you got so you got whatever, like these two kind of main islands stuck together. Then you got the huge islands, and I swear, you could go in a vehicle and go around this place for a while. And by the way, you have to liberate like all sorts of little areas inside of these huge islands, or just like regions. Then you got another one up here, and then I'm not sure what this top left one is, but that one's over there. And then this is a new settlement area. I think this came from the DLC, which looks kind of cool. It doesn't even look like islands. It looks like, I'm not sure what those are. They look interesting, so. But definitely very cool. I will actually show you guys how high up. So back to the question of Bor, the combat. The combat, I think that it's done pretty well. I like how you can, you know, use that, kind of like, what is it, the thing that, you know, makes you latch on. I like how you can use that to like actually like push people back and stuff. I think that's a pretty cool mechanic. The shooting. Sometimes I remember when I really didn't like how many shots the enemies took, but now I think that it doesn't really bother me coming back into the game. I didn't play this game for a little bit. I just got back into it and thought I'd make a video. But speaking of why I haven't made a video recently, guys, I've just been absolutely caught up with finals. But now I got done with my summer classes. I will be going back to taking my fall classes, not this Monday, but the following Monday. So hopefully I'll be able to make some amazing videos for this coming week, which is awesome. I'm going to be probably working the beginning of the week starting Monday, but I will be done most likely Wednesday if everything goes to plan, and then I can have Thursday and Friday to for sure make you that. But I really am glad for having all these subscribers. It has been an awesome experience being on YouTube and everything. I've been having a lot of fun just commentating and having Bor in the videos and all sorts of friends, so it's been very enjoyable. I mean, it's even funny that sometimes, like, one of my friends actually on Xbox was saying, hey, well, I haven't even, he's like, you haven't broadcasting in a while, and I said, yeah, you know, I've like, you know, so I was on Xbox a bit while I was doing finals, but, you know, just really wanted to take some time, you know, away from not being stressed from classes just to make you, you know, a simple Just Cause video or something like that. But we are approaching some awesome games coming up. I'm actually thinking of getting the Skyrim remastered game. I never played Elder Scrolls games, so I think that looks pretty dope. I think actually, I would love to make a Witcher 3 video. I haven't made that yet, but I'm quite far in that game, and I can kind of get some promotion for that game for sure, because if you like RPGs, I'm telling you people, Witcher is an amazing game.
And guys, Sliver, I don't mean to talk over you, but
Oh, go right ahead.
if there's a video that you want Sliver to do, like, let's say you want him to play a special game, just put it in the comments below. Don't be afraid to talk to this dude.
Oh, absolutely. I'm completely open, and I would just love to be able to reach out to some of my subscribers or viewers. That would mean a lot. So I'm gonna try to go really high up in this map right here. You can see there's a huge mountain in front of us. That's quite a little bit of ways, but you can see you can go pretty high up. Am I right, Bork? You can go pretty high up in this game, especially with the jetpack.
Can you stall in this game? I don't know if you can stall in this game.
One thing, if they ever make a Just Cause 4, which I really do not know, but if they do, I want it so you could literally go to space and then come back. I think that'd be amazing, like spaceships or something.
That's
Just take it to
dope.
a whole new level.
But they did take this Just Cause game to a whole new level, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, I got this jetpack wingsuit, which is what I'm flying right now, and so I have these boosts. Has that wingsuit boost on the bottom left corner of my screen, and then it's got missiles, so I can shoot a missile, just like that. And I actually have a machine gun too, which you just hold down the X button for on the Xbox, and it'll just go mayhem. But it's pretty cool. The wingsuit is pretty neat mechanic in this game. I think it enhances it, wouldn't you say, Bor? Enhances the experience. Yeah. For sure, yeah. Probably one of the best things they put in this game is the wingsuit boost and the machine gun and the missile, the jetpack.
Absolutely no, Sliver. That's not one of the best things they put in this game. One of the best things they probably have to put in this game is the extra weapons. Because you can change your varieties of weapons so quickly if you don't like your weapons.
Oh yeah, and once I go all the way up so I can show you guys how high up in this world you can go, I'm going to go down and make a rebel drop so I can show you guys how that works. But you kind of get the gist of a rebel drop at pretty close to the beginning of the game. You have to do like a couple missions and then it'll explain to you how you do it. But it's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I think I'm still going up in the air. Yeah, I'm still going up. Like, everything looks so much smaller from up here. Wow.
Slowbur,
What's up?
what do you think about the vehicles?
The vehicles. Now, there are all sorts of vehicles. I really like the air vehicles. I don't know about. I've unlocked a decent amount of vehicles from liberating areas, which is basically how the game is work. If my viewers did not know that, basically, when you liberate cities or you liberate regions, you will unlock more stuff in the game. As far as weapons, you'll unlock weapons, vehicles, all sorts of different types of what are they called? I guess like challenges and such. So that's basically how the game works. But I actually rather enjoy the vehicles. I prefer the flying vehicles, I think, over the on the ground vehicles. But the tanks are really fun. What do you think of the vehicles, Bor?
I think I like most of the vehicles because I just got my new boat, which is dope. So I don't know what I'm thinking on vehicles right now. I mean, I love the planes, I love the boats, and I love the tanks. I don't know what else to say about it.
Right. I'm going so high up in the air right now. Everything looks so much smaller. I think I reached the limit, guys. Yeah, this is the limit of how high you can go up. So you can see the island. You can see that whole area of the island now. You can see the lakes. You can see the mountains over there. This game is just beautiful. I mean, it blows my mind to think that a game you can go this high up. And now, if we were to fly down, it would just take so long because we're so high up. But we're gonna fly down so we can do that rebel drop real quick. But wow, guys, just this game is just absolutely enormous. Now, what else can we talk about? What do you think about it being on an island and not like a city like GTA? Or do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you think it's a good setting, or not so much?
I like it because, well, if they did it in a city, it'd be different. I mean, if it was in a shitty like Chicago and stuff like that, it'd just be straight up different because
Right.
you wouldn't have boats in the game. You wouldn't have enough room to fly a plane in the game. And why even have a tank? I mean, it puts a whole different aspect to the game if it's on an island. That's what I think, at least.
Yeah, I see your point there. I mean, like, I think games like Mafia 3 are going to show what it's like, and it's going to take place in New Orleans, so there may be some, you know, slums and such like that, but obviously, you know, it takes place in a city, you know, so it's going to be
True.
probably more urban and such, so which is going to be a fantastic game. I can't wait to, you know, broadcast
Me
that
neither.
game. That game is going to be, I have a season pass and everything for that, so we're probably going to have multiple videos on that. Really looking forward to that.
But I think they're the same size, these two games, Mafia 3 and Just Cause.
Yeah, I can't really tell yet because Mafia 3 hasn't come out, but I really, if Mafia 3 is even close to how big Just Cause 3 is, then it would definitely be worth every penny I put into pre-ordering it, which is, you know, games now are probably like $60, so. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how this Rebel Drop works real quick here. So you go to the Rebel Drop if you press the select button, or I don't even remember what that button's called for the Xbox, but I just call it the select button because I'm originally a PS3 user. Now let's say you want to get a vehicle, right? I mean, you can call in these different weapons. You unlock these weapons from, looks like you do this from a military base lock. But it looks like I got most of the two-handed weapons. Now you get the dual-wield ones. You have to collect some vintage parts for these exotic ones. You can call it a special one. The special weapons are apparently really cool. Ooh, this is a new one from the DLC called the Eden Spark. Wow, that looks absolutely insane. This looks so overpowered. The Eden Spark looks so overpowered. It looks like, I can't even explain what I just saw.
So, but I
Wow.
have the Eden Spark now.
Wow, that is absolutely insane. See the vehicles, but there's all sorts. I mean, you can all see how many vehicles are. But let's go down the list here. We got motorcycles, okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 motorcycles. We got off-road vehicles, which I have to bring to garage apparently and do all these different daredevil jumps. But yeah, so we got off-road, which I guess are just like, yeah, they're just off-road motorcycles. Then you got vintage cars, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of. Then you have modern cars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Sports cars, you have a lot of sports cars. Wow, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sports cars, people. You got, what is this? Utility vehicles. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 utility vehicles. Military cars, you got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 military cars. 3 different types of tanks. I think more than 10 boats. I don't even know how many boats there are. This many boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 boats.
Name all the boats, Lubber.
You got the different kind of boats. It looks like Boar wants me to or actually it says sea vehicles, but they're pretty much boats. You got the minnow fishing boat, which is the classic one. You got the I guess the Urga Hirach. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but apparently it's like one of those things where you can put the tanks on it, and then you can bring the tanks out, which is kind of cool. Then you got one that's like, you know, a little motorboat thing. Then you got Whale Shark, which looks like you're like almost like kind of like from Jaws or something like that. You got the Briz or Brizzy 32, so it's like a sail kind of boat, which is pretty interesting. You got the Dame de la Mer 99. I've never used that. I'm not really sure about that. It looks pretty cool though. The Pescaspada SS, which looks very similar to the previous one. Almost the same actually. Then the CS Power Run 77, interesting name. Rebel Corvette. Yeah, looks like almost like a military boat kind of. Then you got the Stria PW220R GT, which looks like a ski, a jet ski. The Squallow X7, which is a speedboat. It says looks pretty. Actually, I really like the look of that boat. I like how it's dark colored. Looks pretty fast. Well, it says it has more power and agility than it does speed, but still looks pretty cool. Oh my! This one looks like it goes fast. It's a gunboat, and it's called the Luchador, but I have to do a mission to unlock it. But it looks pretty cool.
That's the Sliver. That's the one I love. That's my favorite boat in the game.
Looks absolutely insane. I mean, do you see these stats, people? It's got full speed, almost full power, almost full armor, and then its agility and combat are also full. So the speed, agility, and combat are maxed out. The only things that it lacks is the armor and a little bit of the power. That's it. Everything about it is almost perfect stats. That is an insane boat. But yeah, so anyways, so now that I've showed some of the vehicles, I'm going to call in a vehicle just to show you guys real quick how the Rebel Drop works. So let's say I want to call in a sports, let's call in an off-road vehicle. Fuck, I don't even have those. Let's call I guess, a helicopter. So let's say I want to call in this one, the Urga Mistatel, or whatever. Now you can, if you have a beacon, you can request a drop. So all you need to do is request that drop, press, and then you just need to throw the beacon where you want it. But like I said, well actually I didn't say this, but basically, you can have it where you can have, what do you call it, the vehicle dropped, and like weapons. But you see that basically, I don't know how that works. I mean, it's unrealistic. I mean, it's a freaking case with a vehicle in it. It doesn't just drop a vehicle. It's kind of unrealistic, I'll admit it. But, oh well. You kind of get it like that. The plane comes by, gives you a care package, and you can just get in your vehicle. And it works completely fine. I mean, this is a pretty cool looking vehicle, I'll admit it. Kind of looks like it has a face. But yeah, this one has machine guns and rockets on it. Absolutely insane. But yeah, guys, I think that basically concludes this vehicle. So glad to be back to making YouTube videos. But yeah, we had a little discussion here about the game. But as a whole, me and Bo really enjoy it. So go out and get this game if you haven't already. If you like single-player games, it is absolutely remarkable. But yeah, like, subscribe for more. Feel free to comment about games you want, guys. I really want someone to just tell me what they want. I'd love to reach out to some of you people. So would really appreciate